Toys. You probably think that they're a waste of money, that they don't appreciate in value, and most of the time they will just suck your cash and it's literally like throwing money away. However, there are actually toys and collectibles that over time can double, triple, quadruple, can go as much as 10 times in value. Now usually those toys come in very limited quantities and they are made from outside of the Philippines, designed by artists from Europe or the US. However, what if I tell you that there is a Filipino artist right now who is literally killing it, not just here in the Philippines but also on the international stage. His name is Quiccs, and today I'm going to share with you some of the pieces of, I don't know, his work that I have in my collection. Some of these toys, in my opinion, can easily double, triple, quadruple in value over time. With that said, let's go. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please make sure that you do so because we do constant giveaways here. In fact, we're giving away true wireless earphones and a smartphone from Realme. All you guys have to do is to subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram, join our Facebook community, and then click the links in the description box for the rest of the mechanics. Good luck. This piece over here is called the Voltec. So it is a Megatech piece, which means that it is a 12-inch figure in his line. There are several like figures that you can buy from him. There's the Megatech, there's the Tech 63, there's the Nanotech, which are like the smaller versions. They're like the Gorillas, the Nutbusters, the Ravagers. So there's like a complete line. I'm personally invested in collecting the 12-inch models, which are the Megatechs. Now this one, as you guys can see, is inspired by Voltron. You have over there the lions at the bottom, the yellow, the blue one, the red, the black, and you have Quiccs logo there on the head. And the robot is actually wearing a hoodie and sneakers. The Voltec, by the way, in the second-hand market or the aftermarket price sells for roughly around 20 to 25,000 pesos. So roughly $400 to $500 from what I've seen so far. So for all of you retro gamers, you probably know what this is. This is another Megatech, another 12-inch figure that is inspired by the SNES, the Super Nintendo computer. So you have the buttons, the start, the arrow, the keypad, start select near the sleeve, the logo, more buttons there, even says at the back retro, and you even have this input output like system that the back of the SNES computer would have, if I remember it correctly, back in the day when I would play like Street Fighter with my kuya, Street Fighter 2 back then. Yeah, those were good memories. So this one is another of his figures, and you can probably find this selling in the second-hand market anywhere from 15 to 16,000 pesos, roughly 300 to 350 US dollars. He also has Philippine-inspired creation. So this is another Megatech 12-inch model. You have the Philippine flag up front. It has a glossy metallic finish, and it's actually one of the most expensive in the collection. So if you want a set of this together with the 6-inch model as well as the smaller version, let me just get it. So this is the Tech 63 model, which is I think around 6 inches, and this is like the smaller version. I forgot what it's called, maybe a Nano or something. And as you guys can see, they've donned the same colors and design as the Megatech that I showed you earlier. Now everything combined, this one plus that one, that set usually sells anywhere from 70 to 80,000 pesos here in the Philippines. That's what, 1,800, 1,700 US dollars for the set, and the prices are just going up. This is another version of the Megatech. It's called a Zeta. The head is different, as you guys can see. It has spikes along the edges, obviously inspired by another Japanese robot. If you guys know who that is, comment down below. You have the crossbones at the front of the hoodie. You have the Philippine flag colors, and he is wearing 3 stripes. So Adidas looks like a stance. Oh no, it's a Superstar. So he's wearing Superstar sneakers over here. Now this one is also a set. So there is a 6-inch version and that smaller version, and the set usually sells anywhere from I think 35 to 40,000 pesos. So that's roughly $700 to $800. So this over here is one of the more expensive Megatechs that's around. So it's called the Midas OG. Kind of gives you that gangster vibe with the gold chains and the black and gold, all of that bling going on. Also wearing Superstar sneakers from Adidas. This one, together with the small version or the small Tech, actually sells for wait for it, somewhere anywhere from 60 to 90,000 pesos for the set. So that's 1,100 to all the way to almost $2,000 for the set of the Midas. And this is incredibly hard to get already here in the Philippines, especially if you can find one still with the original box and packaging. And just recently, so this is the latest release, which is Kid Midas. So it's a complete reverse color of the Midas in a more of a metallic build. This one sold for retail for 29,000 pesos. So it's the Megatech plus the smaller version. So you pay 29,000 for retail if you won the raffle. But the aftermarket value is already at almost $1,000 or 50,000 pesos. So crazy, right? So mainly because the supply is so low and the demand is just crazy high, not just in the Philippines but also internationally. If you want streetwear inspired, take a look at this model. So it is 6 inches. If you take a look at the bottom of the shoe, it says over there in classic off-white, vinyl in quotation marks, and you even have the green laces to go with it. So this one is one of the models that I've actually been looking for, and I was able to pick this one up over at Mold Break, and I got it for 7,500 pesos. Usually sells for 9,000 to 10,000 if you look it up online. And he even makes really small figures like this one, which is obviously inspired by Goku. So you have Goku's colors with the orange outfit over there with the Super Saiyan hair. Just really looks a lot like, well, Goku. Looking forward to seeing like a Vegeta version of this really soon. This one sells anywhere from 4,000 to 6,000 pesos. This small sells for that much. Now there are obviously more figures in the background that I won't get to go over anymore in this video. But my main point is, if you are into collecting art toys, you should not ignore the local Filipino or the Filipino scene. There are a lot of great Filipino artists like Quiccs that you guys should check out. Specifically for Quiccs, the great news is that he recently announced that he is doing a collaboration with, wait for it, Adidas. Yes, you heard that right, with the 3 Stripes brand Adidas. The same way that Pharrell Williams did the collaboration with them, or Beyonce/Ivy Park did the collaboration with Adidas, or G-Dragon did the collaboration with Nike, we are having a Filipino artist, a street artist, does art toys like this one and graffiti art, do a collaboration with one of our favorite brands, Adidas. There are no details yet of what it will entail, if it will be toys or if it will be like complete apparel, but I am super excited to see where that takes Quiccs and his brand in the next few months. By the way, this model, the Midas, I got through auction over at Mold Break. I'll cut to a scene right now of footage of me battling it out with other people to try to win the Midas, and then we'll get back to the rest of the video.
61,000. Higher than 61,000. Set yun na may micro and mega na minus. 61,000. Wala bang makalagin sa likod ko? 61,000. Higher than 61,000. This is good set for your Kid Midas. If you just purchase it. 61,000. 62,000. 62,000. 62,000, higher than 62,000.
63.
63,000. 63,000 pesos to, hindi dollars ha. 63,000. 63,000. Namaya sa ibang auction yung 63 pesos. 63,000. Anyone higher than 63,000? 64,000. 64,000.
65.
65 para makabawi naman yung organizer na nagpag-event nito. 65,000. 65,000. Anyone higher than 65,000? 66,000. 66,000.
May nag-66?
66. 66,000. 45,000? No, 66,000.
Nalaman po ba tayo sa 66?
66,000.
Nalaman po ba tayo sa 66?
66,000. Di ba po kami binabayaran at pinapakain ng organizer? 66,000. Wala akong tataas ng kamay.
Ano, nalalaban po ba tayo?
66,000. 67. Going once. Going twice. 67,000 for the Midas. 67,000. Sold. Congratulations.
Now, what makes the work of Quiccs special and what even makes it so relevant and appealing, at least for me and probably my generation, is that his work is inspired by a mix of cultures that a lot of you on this channel are aware of. Number one, it's the Japanese robot scene. So we're talking about Voltes 5, we're talking about Gundams, we're talking about anime. So that's the first part. The second part is street art and streetwear or street culture in general, and then you have hip-hop. So you take all of those things together, mash it into like a toy or a figure. The figures at my back is what you guys get. So in short, if the designs that I showed you is something that appeals to you, that talks to you, that you find super interesting, and at the same time you're looking to collect something that appreciates in value over time, this is probably one of the best investments that you guys can make today. Apart from the typical bear bricks, apart from the typical, I don't know, like hot toys and other art figures that are made and conceptualized and owned by outside the Philippines, it is awesome, simply awesome as a Filipino to support a fellow Filipino artist and see him just rise up in the global stage. I'm so looking forward to the time that we see more of Quiccs, not just here in the Philippines, but all over the world. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed our very simple and quick toy vlog for today. As usual, peace, God bless, what's up, boom.